Time for football at Century. As we've come to expect in recent years. And they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. Ball as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the New York. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Taken down at
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kyler Fackrell in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, Jones. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that play will go no.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He finds Dorsett, it's complete. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The end result, 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good...
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
The 16-yard
from the 16, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano on 40.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generated? Board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone, what a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
To throw again, Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. The open man is Smith. And now look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
To number 7.
Vincent Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Giants 21. Seahawks nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A pass down the middle. He's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. 3rd down here.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. Now I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 32.
A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of
5, and it'll bring up a second down.
The Seahawks 6-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
To number 26,
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Giants 28, Seahawks nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see.
And my goodness, another interception. And Jabril Peppers. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Gano the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is DJ Reed returning. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we're talking about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Lorenzo Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It leads to
line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
25 yards that time. Now it's Carson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now a timeout taken.
Julian Love.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
7-yard line.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. In the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Michael Dixon to kick.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin them back here at the 7-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayowa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throw, here's Shepard. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Complete.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your play. And now here is another interception. Isaac Yedem picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now Jones on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now it's Lockett. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And he's into the clear. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.